Psalm 23. You've probably heard it, maybe even memorized it. It's one of the most famous passages in the Bible, and for good reason. This psalm, written by David, a shepherd himself, is a beautiful expression of faith and trust in God. It reminds us that even when life gets tough, we are not alone. God is our shepherd, and he will always take care of us. These aren't just pretty words. They are words of comfort, guidance, and hope. They offer peace in the midst of storms and strength for the journey. So, let's take a closer look at Psalm 23 verse by verse and discover the peace it offers. Make sure to like and subscribe to Herb Angels. May God bless you all. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The psalm begins with a powerful declaration. The Lord is my shepherd. Just like a shepherd cares for his sheep, God cares for us. He watches over us with a loving and protective eye, ensuring that we are safe and well. He provides for us, protects us, and guides us. In every moment of our lives, his presence is a constant source of comfort and strength. When David says, I shall not want, he's not saying he'll have everything he desires. Instead, he means that with God as his shepherd, he will never lack what is truly essential. He's saying that with God as his shepherd, he knows he'll have everything he needs. This is a profound statement of faith and trust in God's provision. Imagine a little lamb nestled beside its mother. It feels a deep sense of security and peace. It doesn't worry about food or danger. It knows that its mother will take care of everything. It trusts its mother completely. This trust is unwavering and absolute. That's the kind of trust David is talking about, a trust that is deep and unshakable, rooted in the knowledge of God's unfailing love. When we trust God as our shepherd, we can let go of worry and fear. We can release our anxieties and embrace the peace that comes from knowing he is in control. We can rest in the assurance that he will provide for all our needs. This rest is not just physical, but also spiritual and emotional, bringing us a profound sense of well-being. He makes me lie down in green pastures where the grass is lush and the air is filled with the scent of wildflowers. He leads me beside quiet waters where the gentle flow of the river soothes the soul and the stillness of the lake reflects the sky. These verses paint a picture of peace and tranquility, a sanctuary away from the chaos of daily life. The green pastures represent abundance and nourishment, a place where every need is met and the spirit is fed. The quiet waters speak of refreshment and rest, offering a moment to pause and rejuvenate. When life is chaotic, these verses remind us that God offers peace and restoration, a divine promise of calm amidst the storm. He wants to lead us to places of peace and quiet where we can be refreshed and renewed. He restores my soul. He brings back vitality and strength to our weary hearts. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake, guiding us on a journey that honors his name and brings us closer to his presence. Think of a time when you felt completely exhausted, physically or emotionally drained, as if you had nothing left to give. Maybe you were going through a difficult time or dealing with a lot of stress, feeling overwhelmed by the burdens of life. God wants to lead you to those green pastures and quiet waters where he can restore your soul and give you the strength to go on, renewing your spirit and filling you with peace. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your presence is my strength. my shield against the darkness. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me, guiding me through the unknown. Life isn't always green pastures and still waters. Sometimes the path we tread is fraught with shadows and uncertainty. We face dark valleys, moments filled with fear and doubt, where the way forward seems unclear. But even in those dark times, God is with us. He doesn't abandon us. His light shines in the darkest places, offering hope and guidance. The rod and staff were tools a shepherd used to guide and protect his sheep, ensuring their safety and direction. Imagine yourself walking through a dark forest where every step is uncertain and every sound is unfamiliar. You can't see clearly, and you're surrounded by unknown sounds, the whispers of the unknown echoing around you. But then you realize someone is walking beside you, someone strong and trustworthy, holding a lantern to light the way, illuminating the path ahead. That's what it's like to walk with God through difficult times. His presence is a constant, unwavering guide, leading us through the darkest valleys. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. This verse speaks of God's abundant blessings and protection. The image of a table prepared in the presence of enemies speaks of God's provision and victory even in the midst of opposition. He not only provides for our needs, but he blesses us abundantly. Think about a time when you experienced God's provision in a surprising way. Maybe when you received unexpected help, or when a difficult situation turned out better than you could have imagined. That's God preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. The psalm ends with a beautiful promise. God's goodness and mercy will follow us all the days of our lives. No matter what we face, we can be confident that God's love and faithfulness will never leave us, and ultimately we have the hope of dwelling with Him forever. Imagine a child walking hand in hand with their father, knowing they are safe and loved. That's the picture of God's constant presence and loving care in our lives. Psalm 23 is a powerful reminder of God's love and faithfulness. It's a song of comfort for the weary, guidance for the lost, and hope for the hurting. When you're feeling anxious or afraid, read Psalm 23. Let its words wash over you and remind you that you are not alone. The Lord is your shepherd. He will take care of you. Make it a habit to pray Psalm 23 regularly. Meditate on its verses. Let its message sink deep into your heart. As you do, you'll find yourself experiencing the peace, comfort, and strength that only God can give.